from his family. Only 18 months had separated him in age from his younger brother, but he outlived Bertie by 20 years. Some blame the Queen Mother.
Okay. Hello out there, Royal YouTube and all the other Royal social medias that I post my Royal Live videos to. May Royal God of Royal Heaven in Royal Heaven, may Royal Almighty Royal God of Royal Heaven in Royal Heaven or Royal Heaven be with you on this blessing of Royal Veterans Day from now until forever, for all worlds now and all worlds to be, for all royal veterans living and all royal veterans deceased and their royal families. I observe Royal Veterans Day every year, and on this particular day, actually it was in the middle of the particular night, Royal Night, that went into a Royal Day. I got a few hours sleep. I prepared a special meal for me because I don't have a Royal special man of my choice in my life to share it with. And I will give you an idea of what it looks like. And it's not complete yet because I still have to. Whoa. Should have taken the top off also. I'm going to drop it. It's a beautiful, oh dear. Oh, royal turkey. Oops. Starting it early that I got on it at a very special price from Royalalice. It doesn't match the price of Royal Shop and Stop, where I normally get mine, or from the Royal Community Action Program of the Royal Churches, where you get it free, but it's certainly worthy and it's delicious. It came out really good, and that's it. So I'm gonna the price it was and the type of turkey it was, I couldn't resist it, so I got it. So there we go. And you couldn't keep it for Thanksgiving because there's no space in the freezer to store it. And you couldn't keep it in the refrigerator for that length of time. So there you go. And what else? I think that covers it pretty well. I mean, I have to put this down. So there it is, nice and stuffed and all ready for edible, delicious devouring. With the rest of, I'm just going to throw a gravy with it. I'm going to make that into a gravy, but I have to do that in a moment by putting it in the gravy portion in the refrigerator so I can prepare it. So, here we are. Oh dear. Oh dear. So, here. In the kitchen. So if I had a royal man of my choice to prepare it, to share it with, I do that. But since I don't, I'm going to have it all by my little self, my royal little Alice royal self. So there you go. So, but I want to thank Royal ALDI, and of course my Royal Stop and Shop, because the trimmings and all comes from them, and the Royal for all their help, rather, in everything that they do. They've helped me with my gas since I bought my Royal car, Royal Stop and Shop. And Royal LDI is a very good store. I mean, you have to bring your own bags, and they've been that way since. That's how they started here in Connecticut, in Danbury, which is between Royal Danbury, Royal Brookfield, and Royal Newtown on Royal Newtown Road. But and you have to pay for the shopping cart, and that is 25 cents. But aside from that, their prices are not really beatable. So there you go. They really do have good prices on name brand items as well. So they do compare very well. And it's every day, not just on sales. And when they have sales, it's even better. So there you go. Also, I want to thank Royal Home Depot for helping me in honor of having to preserve and conserve heating, which is all electric here. They have helped me provide a method of saving, okay, which needs to be done. And I'm very grateful for that. And they're, of course, on also Royal Newtown Road. Actually, they're not on Royal Newtown Road, are they? No, they're on, I forget what road they're on, but they're in Royal Brookfield, Danbury, Royal Brookfield, Danbury, Royal Danbury, Royal Brookfield, and Royal Newtown. They've all bordered there together, which is great. What else? And Royal Community Action Program of Royal Danbury. For immediately, I went in there receiving a piece of mail from Eversource, which was not satisfactory, in that someone had not done their job properly. And I went into Royal Community Action of Danbury on North Street here in Royal Danbury, and they immediately resolved it as it's supposed to be, based on my income and my expenses of living, okay, and resolved it. So I'm very grateful to them, and I send a very warm and pleasant thank you out to them who resolved it, such as the receptionist who was able to get a hold of the role manager, the role receptionist to the role manager, and he, of course, resolved it for me. Thank you very much. And I think that covers it for all role veterans, living and deceased, from the beginning of time wars until very present. Roll God of roll heaven, and roll heaven is with you. Okay? And don't forget, he is the most famous royal veteran in the world. He gave up his life for us, for our sins. And he died in the most horrific way of all mankind, all men and women. No one has died in a more horrific way than he has. So he took it all for us, all our sins, all our pain, all our grief, all our troubles, okay, on a crucifix, on a wooden cross. And before that, he was tortured, beaten, spit at, just dishonored in every way you can imagine. In fact, it happened long before the crucifixion, because it happened from his conception. So there you go. And my royal mother, alive, and my royal deceased. Okay. Grandpa and grandma, royal queen grandma and royal queen grandpa, they also suffered the tornado war. and my own father. And Royal Andrew Durkin, my real adopted, he is also a hero of helping. He's still doing it. So there you go. I need to go on. Have a blessing and say prayers. The real God of real heaven and real heaven. And remember, He is what we're here to give thanks for, no matter what. I didn't want to do that. I didn't. It just happened.